man. This thing is straight out of nightmare.
It's got a satellite in front of it. Twins, baby. Oh my gosh. Oh my. It destroyed. It destroyed.
Maybe it won't pick up this truck. Then I start thinking like, this is Mother Nature. Mother Nature will pick this truck up.
It's October 9th, 2024, a mere 2 weeks after Hurricane Helene ravages the southeast U.S. Another monster hurricane has Florida in its sights, taking only 24 hours to intensify into one of the strongest hurricanes recorded in the Gulf Basin. Category 5 Hurricane Milton is moving east on a course with the Tampa Bay area. Accompanying the cyclone is an MCS, or long-lived complex of storms, which is being fed by warm, dry air advected from Central America. This, as well as strong daytime heating and a ragged shear structure, would generate a prolific tornado outbreak across south central Florida that day.
We're here in southern Florida. We're blasting south. The hurricane is going to track pretty much right over my house. However, we are experiencing a tornado outbreak, which is why I am here. And oh my gosh, you do not get visibility like this in Florida ever. It's going to be a long day of storm chasing, tornadoes, probably do it till dark and then head back to Orlando and ride out the storm. So welcome along for the ride. All right, we got a tornadic thunderstorm here. Boy, that structure. Florida, baby.
I always prefer to chase with a buddy, especially on big days. For Milton, I had the pleasure of chasing with my good friend Wyatt, Florida man and weather cowboy extraordinaire. Take it away, Wyatt.
Thanks, Joey. Howdy, folks. I'm Wyatt Marshall, the weather cowboy. And as well as chasing with Joey, I'll be your narrator behind today's video. Welcome along for the ride. Let's see some tornadoes.
What structure for a Florida storm?
Look at this giant Hylias. I mean, good lord.
I was just reacting to that like 2 seconds ago.
Tornado?
You thought you saw one?
There's a huge bull lowering there. Huge.
I see it.
This might be a freaking wedge. I think that entire bull lowering is the tornado.
Yeah, maybe. Welcome to Sketchville. It looks like our road ends here.
We can either keep going for this one, or we can go south, because all of those are now warned. All of them. Literally surrounded by supercells right now, my friend.
That's what I like to hear.
Alright, I want to get back.
Woo! Woo, dog! That was close.
Appetized by structure and glimpses of bull lowerings, it's time to get up close on a storm, and Mother Nature gears up to give us what we came for.
If we're just going to spread the on this here.
Yeah, I guess if that's our option.
I believe we have twins on the ground. There's at least a satellite with this. And then I believe the one behind us is producing. The main tornado is probably crossing the road in front of us, and there is a satellite to its south-southwest. The base over there. Be very careful. I think we're getting really, really close here. The tornado is still well to the south and west here. It's on the ground. It's got a fast AC drop.
Yeah, I'm looking at this inflow feature to our left here, and there are a couple lowerings. Wind whistling in the grass is extremely eerie. Are we sure this is going to pass to our front?
60 knot V-rod.
Dude, look to your left.
Our left? Do you see that?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Got a tornado forming here. Beefy. Oh no, I see it. It's farther in. I see I think a vortex maybe.
How far?
Shoot. Like I don't know. I'm pointing at it. It's on the ground. It's on the ground. right there.
Let's see. I think it just reached time.
Yeah, it did.
That's in space though.
Yep,
It's gonna come down right here.
yep. I'm gonna go back in my car because I'm getting soaked. We're storm spotters, storm chasers. Yeah, we think there's one in the rain there, and then it's producing a new one right here. Roger that. So just don't drive in front of us. But if you hang here, you should be fine, sir. Why didn't I put my raincoat on? Because
We've got a large tornado in progress. I can see it. Yep, it is on the ground.
tornado on the ground, right there. Soaked to the bone here. Oh wow, it's got a satellite. It's got a satellite. It's got a satellite in front of it. Twins, baby! Woo! It's got a satellite in front of it. Twins, baby! All right, we need to be on our toes because this thing has demonstrated it can cycle. Let's not get sucked too far. That's a wedge. Look at those winds. Wow.
The open fields of Okeechobee gives us a view of some of the best supercell structure ever seen in Florida.
Hey, this thing's big. I wouldn't get too much farther, to be honest, especially because this thing is cycled. That whole thing is essentially the tornado.
A massive rain-free clear slot, allowing for visibility of the mesocyclone, with a large tornado ongoing underneath, along with a stout inflow tail and rear flank gust front. It paints a beautiful picture of storm dynamics, a chaser's dream shot.
Wow. Look at that thing. Hey, you seeing this?
What's about to cycle right in front of us?
Yeah,
Oh my God!
that's what I was saying. Don't get very far in there because it's about to cycle right on top of us. We might want to back up.
Just watch. Let's just watch.
Where is it converging to? It's converging to right.
Right here.
Right. Well, that's the old one.
Tornado.
That's a tornado right there.
Come down here.
Another one? Yeah, I was close to what just passed.
That was wild.
Yeah, it's gonna be right in here, I think.
Yeah, definitely cycling.
It's still ongoing, I would guess. Look at that.
Yeah.
Inflow. Look at these winds just screaming in here. We're in the cold pool now. You feel that?
Yeah.
That was an incredible tornado.
That was absolutely insane. Wedge, man.
Pardon my friend.
Satellite.
Satellite.
It looks like that little thing got shredded.
After intercepting the north passenger wedge, we skipped back north and east to catch up with a couple of supercells rapidly approaching Yeehaw Junction with strong tornadic signatures.
All right, we got multiple. Already got one here. That's very big. And we got one out there.
It was a race against time to get to them before they crossed the thermal boundary.
The main tornado that is on the ground still is going to be off to our northeast.
Already ahead of us and in position was meteorologist Nick Stewart, who was about to witness another very large tornado.
I see debris flying. Debris is flying. It's pretty rain wrapped. You can see the left and right edge.
Incredibly intense tornado. There is an incredible signature on velocity. Direct impact at Yeehaw Junction. It might be really bad, man.
Damage. See that? It came through here, right here.
Yeah.
Watch out for down power lines. We got tree damage from tornado. Doesn't look very wide. Probably EF2. I'd be wary of our left here. There's definitely some lowerings.
Might be another cycle attempting to happen.
Developing tornado number 4. I've got their number. Which office? Do we think it's Melbourne or Tampa?
Melbourne office.
2 to 3 miles south of Yeehaw Junction, looking west, and it appears we have a second cycle attempting to develop. But I just wanted to make sure you guys were aware of that.
We're dying out probably north of the front at this point. I think we should head back south now. Don't want to see if my GoPro is still recording.
Wyatt, ladies and gentlemen, our faithful compadre.
We're going to be looking directly at the mezzo in front of us. We continue on this road. You see that? Is that a lowering over there?
It's hard to tell. It doesn't look great.
How close is that?
I don't know. I saw it and heard it at about the same time. And I want to say I almost felt it. If there's a cop, he'll flush him out. And if there's a bunch of water or something, he'll hit it first.
We meandered between supercells, but they kept outrunning us. One in particular finally caught my eye.
Push over there.
Wants me to put the hammer down.
With extremely strong low-level rotation already present, this was the one, but we had to scream east to get to it, through the forward flank of another supercell in blinding rain.
Yeah, the water ponding is very bad in Wisconsin. Why did you stop? You almost hydroplane or what? Yeah, he did.
What awaited us on the other side would be nothing short of a monster in the making.
Oh, I'm starting to see clearing. Which way? I see it. Off to our right, to our south. Hot dog. Yeah, I mean, we're not in a great position wise. Like, I feel like it's tracking towards us, but.
This thing is a monster!
Roger that. Let's just make sure we're not in the path. Man, I do not like this. I cannot see this thing at all. I'm just going on blind faith that it's not going to plow into me. I think we got an overpass here. Okay, we're going to have a view here. Yeah, it's a big boy. Oh, wow. Yeah, he's right. Holy! Yep, we are close. It's lofting debris. It is very much on the ground, Johnny. It's a like cone wedge moving through the town here. All right, Johnny, I'm gonna hang up so I can get something on my.
Oh my God.
Oh wow. Oh no.
Holy cow, man. This thing is straight out of nightmare.
Yeah, it's a strong one.
tornado passes to our east, and our attempts to follow it are shunted by impassable roads due to downed power lines. To the tornado's north is once again meteorologist Nick Stewart, who's in position to watch as the beast bores down on the community of Lakewood Park, and destruction ensues.
Oh my god, that's huge!
Big tornado. Here, be careful getting out.
I'm not gonna get out.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
That is huge. That's yeah. Yeah, just be careful, man. Oh my god, that's like
Big tornado.
holy smokes, dude, look at the motion.
Oh, holy cow.
Just careful with the lightning.
Yep. I'm staying in the car.
Dude.
You can see debris flying on the left side.
Yeah. Holy smokes, dude.
Wow. Lots of debris on the right side flying out.
Yeah, let's
Yeah, I'm getting ready.
I'm gonna take video, just let me know
Yep.
when you feel uncomfortable, just let me know.
You know, I think we're doing okay right now. It's gonna pass probably just south of us.
I think just south. This is a massive one.
Look at all the debris.
There's a ton of debris. Debris flying everywhere.
Power flashes. You can hear the roar. Open your window.
Oh, you can hear the roar. There's debris everywhere.
Alright, I think we need to maybe move a little.
Probably gonna be out, so.
Yep. Oh, look at the tornado! Satellite!
Oh yeah. Holy smokes.
Yeah, because it went right through town. We saw it. Hopefully we can get there, but it looks like our road is cut here. Oh my gosh! Oh my! It destroyed a.
Oh, this is gonna be a power. Holy hell! Look at that damage.
Yeah, I see it. I think we need to turn around and find another option. It destroyed a warehouse, Johnny.
Yeah, we gotta go find another option.
Completely gone. Half of it is completely gone. I gotta get a photo of this real quick. Yeah, and there's like stuff in the power lines. Oh my gosh. And there's that police officer that we told. Yeah, there's power lines down here. I mean, it's easy to destroy a warehouse. I know!
Oh my god!
Look at that too!
That's at least EF3 right there.
Yep, let's go!
After crossing in front of us, a 1/4 mile wide tornado would bring wrath into Fort Pierce, tossing cars, flipping manufactured homes, and ending 6 lives, becoming one of the deadliest tropical spawn tornadoes on record. With our direct route into town blocked, and nightfall quickly approaching, our chase was over. The gravity of what had just occurred had not fully set in, and as the days following Milton went by, 46 tornadoes would be confirmed by the NWS, 3 of which were rated EF3, including Fort Pierce. Milton would cause $34.3 billion in damage across Florida, now the 10th costliest Atlantic hurricane. Now, 1 year later, I've returned to Fort Pierce, ground zero, to see how the community is faring, talk to locals, and relive that chase day. Incredibly eerie
how similar it was to that day.
We start on West Midway Road, where the tornado first touched down, and move northward following it to the Sunnier Palms mobile community, where it first inflicted EF1 damage.
You can see them messed up.
Tree damage starts
The Sunnier Palms.
somewhere along here. The EF2 damage started. That's what I was trying to find. Along Coolidge Road, we investigated for EF2 damage indicators, but we were unable to find any and decided it was time to head for Orange Avenue, where me and Joey intercepted the tornado. At this point, the tornado widened to 500 yards and approached a set of newly constructed warehouses on Orange Avenue, and as me and Joey watched, ripped one in half entirely, earning it a 155 mile per hour damage indicator, EF3.
You can just see where concrete wall construction was just blown over like pancakes. And there it stands, or well, there it lays today, nearly 1 year later still. Incredibly eerie how similar it was to that day when we drove through here seeing this. In this pond and in these power lines, there were absolute just pieces of sheet metal hung out. So here we have a piece of guardrail that was probably ejected from the tornado. It was buried in the earth here. Over yonder in that field lies a piece of steel scaffolding from this warehouse, tossed easily 200 yards from the original structure.
It's interesting that we're here with that storm sitting right over it.
This was the truss factory.
What, this kept going to the left? This building extended?
Yep. We had folded the building over completely.
Yeah, now it's a concrete, what was this over here?
This was a whole part of the yard, and this is probably the last remaining bit of that original structure there. There's a structure here. That's where that shipping yard is.
Well, those containers definitely weren't there at the time, right?
They were.
Were they? And they didn't get hit?
They got hit, the right side of that yard. After stopping at another building left a ghost by the tornado, it was time to talk to the community. Drone pilot Rico Culmer, who was on North Boulevard attempting to take hot food to the Fellsmere police station when the tornado came roaring into town. This is his story.
So when I got to the corner of North Boulevard and Emerson, that's when everything got pitch dark. And I looked over to my left, and that's when I saw a tornado going across the road. I was watching to see where the tornado was going, and it seemed to be following me. So as I got a little further down where I was able to see it clearly, that's when it was actually in the front of me, and at that moment, that's when it was tearing up Portofino shores.
And that was when you were on North Boulevard heading pretty much east, right? Just
Correct.
a street over from here.
Yes.
And you saw it come right across in front of you, huh?
Come right across. And all I could do is stop. I started thinking like, well, maybe it won't pick up this truck because it's a little heavy, but then I started thinking like, this is Mother Nature. Mother Nature will pick this truck up. So the hurricane to me wasn't the highlight of Lakewood Park. It was tornadoes.
It was a tornado for sure.
It was pretty intense. I mean, the fact of being in it and not knowing if you're gonna live is pretty rough. That next morning I went and flew the drone, and when I tell you it looked like a bomb went off in Lakewood Park, it looked like a bomb went off out here. And I mean, there's still places where it still looked like a bomb went off. And that's a year later.
Do you see a lot of community outreach and support, for each other and,
Oh yes.
the destruction?
We had, there was people cooking food for days, just saying if you need food, come get it. We had a lot of support in Lakewood Park. What I would definitely say is every time Lakewood Park hears a hurricane is out there, the first thing we think of is tornado now.
Not far south from Rico was Ashley Rubright and her fiance, returning home from Spanish Lakes when they saw the tornado entering Lakewood Park. This is their video and story.
Stop.
Oh my God!
Holy. This is unreal. They're gonna get slammed where we just were. Hey. There's another one.
Whoa!
We saw it forming in front of us, and my first thought, of course, was to the kids. Go ahead.
It was coming like straight at us.
Is it the first time you guys had seen a tornado before?
In person.
Yeah. That close.
And the second one popped up?
Yep, the second one came up and it kept getting closer and closer, and she told me to drive faster. She said that we had to get home to the kids. I dropped her off and I went back out to go and help. When I got back there, it was just like carnage. Everybody that was back there just kind of came together and worked to be able to help, first responders get in and out and get everything cleared out.
It's incredible.
It was.
That's the beauty of these storms. It brings the community together and everybody just drops everything to help everybody.
After the tornadoes came through, everybody had to just kind of batten down and wait for the hurricane to pass. So after the tornado had hit, like I said, I went back out, but I couldn't stay out for too long because weather was just getting worse and worse. And I'm sure for the families, it was
I can't imagine
the longest night of their lives.
I was just playing my game, and then the first tornado hit, and the lights started flickering, and then eventually they turned off. So I had to go downstairs and hide in a hallway with no windows.
I was born and raised in Florida, and I've been through many, many hurricanes. And never had I ever seen, tornadoes come down like that.
Even though I only got to speak to a few of the town's residents on my return trip, it gave me a window into the experiences of likely many, that while scars remain, so does a beacon of unity, a wary reminder of all the hazards that tropical cyclones can bring.
And that's a wrap on the 1-year anniversary of Milton. It's wild to think we were just looking down the barrel of a prolific tornado outbreak in Florida.
Yeah, it was pretty surreal, wasn't it?
It was. Even just the days up to and the days beyond, just an unreal experience with everything that was going on.
Yeah, I mean, you never get tornadoes like that in Florida, Like, I show this to people and I'm like, hey, where do you think this tornado was? And they're like, oh, Oklahoma or Nebraska or something. I'm like, no, this was the Treasure Coast of Florida.
Yep. You and me both living in the state for at least a good chunk of time now. I've never seen anything like that. And a lot of the folks, obviously, in the communities impacted, as they described to me, never saw anything like that. And hopefully a long time since we'll ever see anything like that again, right?
Yeah. It was quite the privilege to be able to chase something so historic.
For sure. Definitely one for the record.
We had as many tornado warnings almost as Alabama on 4/27.
Just a record shatterer across the board.
You could feel it in Orlando. People were panicking. I had to drive several miles out of town to find just a random country gas station that had a few gallons of premium left. It was wild.
It was either in the entire state or it was just in Southwest Florida. 15% of all stations were just out completely. We were just 2 weeks past another historic storm, Helene, which we got the eye for, and the devastation in Appalachia. The Southeast was still reeling, so I think that lended a lot to that panic.
This was the first time where I had chased something that directly impacted my own livelihood. I was walking around the day before we went chasing, just like, documenting my yard.
You can hear him putting up the shutters, doing a little video of what our yard looks like now, and we can compare it to later.
Because I was like, I don't know what it's going to look like. Is my screen porch going to still be here? Are these trees going to still be here? And then just going off and having this incredible storm chase. There were just so many tornadoes. It only happens in Hollywood and in Florida, apparently.
Yeah, we were surrounded.
It literally feels like I'm in the movie Twister. We were like between two storms, and they were both producing. We were like in the forward flank. It was getting kind of gnarly, and then we saw this wedge developing. It dropped the satellite. But to wrap it up in Fort Pierce,
there were these beautiful ongoing lightning-filled supercells, and I'm driving back and I'm like, am I gonna make it back in time? I did, and you know, I'm looking at the radar. The eye of a hurricane is gonna come right over my house. This is wild. Woke up the next morning and we had a tree down in our backyard. There was another tree leaning onto our screen porch.
Yeah, it's a mess. Total mess. Hey, squirrel. It's not my fault your house is destroyed. Yeah, I'm talking to you, squirrel.
I went walking around and we had a neighbor that lost 2 bigger trees. I spent an entire day cleaning up the yard. We had, my roommate and I had to like hand saw this tree down and haul all the branches out, but we didn't get to leave quite when we wanted to, did we?
No, we did not. Partly because we were gone fishing in storm drains looking for a lost GoPro. I bought it just the day before, brand new suction mount, got the entire chase on it, and by the time we were leaving Spanish Lakes, I realized, oh crap, it came off the car. Chaser's worst nightmare, but you'll learn to deal with it in this trade for sure. Super, super heartbreaking. Eventually it had to go. Hurricanes coming. Just an incredible experience all around. I want to take the time to thank those folks for interviewing with me on my return trip here on the 1-year anniversary. I met so many wonderful people that were willing to share their story and experiences. Incredibly moving. Rico, Culmer, and Ashley Rubright and her family. Their families were amazing. So I want to extend a personal thank you to them, as well as meteorologist Nick Stewart, who lended footage for this occasion as well. Super, super grateful for y'all to help us with this project.
And I want to give a huge thanks to you, Wyatt. I never could have done this video this well without your help. You were like, hey, you know, I'd love to collab on this video and do something for the anniversary. And you got a little YouTube channel too, don't you?
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Just search up Wyatt Marshall Weather Cowboy on YouTube, Facebook. I've got Twitter as well. Feel free to come check me out, yo. I'm just getting started.
But yeah, huge thanks again, Wyatt. I definitely could not have done this without you, and it was a lot of fun doing it.
It's been a pleasure working on this project, and hope to do more with you.
For sure, for sure. Yeah, we've chased together a few times. But yeah, let us know down in the comments what you think. We put a lot of work into it, and we will see you on the next one.
Wyatt has, unfortunately, we think, succeeded with the absolute money shot. His GoPro fell off the roof, shattered the case kind of here, and there's a storm drain. The length storm chasers will go to have their footage. Pretty remarkable.
Record. There can be a record right here.